Hi, my name is Jason Huval. I'm the broker for Stone Oak Property Management and Central Metro Realty. And today I have a quick market update. It is September 18th of 2023, and I just want to talk a little bit about what the market looks like for both sales and leases. So let's dive right into this data. I'm going to spend my time talking about the active listings and the closed sales. Like I said, both a closed sale as a listing means a signed lease. This data comes from the Austin Board of Realtors. I believe it to be correct and true as far as we can trust the agents who enter the information into the MLS system. But I believe this is pretty darn good data. So let's look at active listings for 2023. We can see how our inventory's grown. There was like a seasonal slowdown or in inventory. Like a lot of times in the winter months, people, if they don't really need to sell their home, they're not desperate to do it, they'll pull it off the market, let the days reset and come back fresh in the spring. That's what this appears to me, because we were at 10,000 last September, October, and then we kind of pulled back a little bit. Now that pullback, 7,800 homes, is a 300% increase year over year. The same thing, look at February, 330% increase, 300%, 181, until we get into these lower double digits. 30, again, still June. That's where our market's really heating up in the middle of the summer. 30, 35%, 11%, 9% in August increase in inventory. So with all this inventory, are we selling these homes or what? Well, let's go and look at the closed side. You have almost 1,600 homes that sold, which is a 25% deficit, 25% down from the previous, 14% down, 16%, 29, and then you have a 9 single digit there, 16%, and then we leveled off in July and August. Those were two better months. So the homes are still selling at the same clip? Absolutely not. We are down in double digits. So they're not selling as fast, and there's more choice. I mean, you look at, there's 4 times the inventory here. You got 10,000 homes with about 2,500 or so sales. You've got 4 times the inventory available. So there's tons of choice for people. So they are selling. It is going to take longer because there are more choices out there, and that does affect the rentals. So that's a nice segue here. We'll go into our leasing. As you get an increase in inventory, longer time on the market, people start, especially people that really need to get out from under a payment, maybe, or the house is just sitting vacant or has been for months. You want to put somebody in there. So your options really are to move a friend or a family member into the home, or perhaps lease it to a tenant. And so let's look at this leasing data. This is, again, we're going to talk about, this is Central Texas, the Austin, greater Austin area, active and closed leasing. Let's look at this lease increase in 2023, 82%. This is year over year, 80%, 77, 103, 118. Those are big numbers when you're coming from 2,000 to 4,400 homes for lease, 110%, nearly 110%, 85%. So we've had a big increase. And like I said, that's directly, you can attribute that directly to homes sitting on the market for sale. That brings up more inventory for lease, right? Because they've got to do something with it. So what are they doing? Are we leasing them? So all this inventory, let's take a look here. 10% increase, 9.8, about a 10%, 9.5. We're down in April and then back up in May, 8, double digits here again in June, July, and August. So we are leasing them, right? But they're not leasing fast enough. The inventory is growing here. And like I said, you can attribute that directly to the sales inventory, not, homes not selling. They're coming out for lease. They are leasing. So that means now we've put a little more pressure on that creates this dynamic where it's going to take more time to lease the homes. Now, Stone Oak, we're doing a really good job. I believe we're still beating the market pretty significantly. We have our leasing partners, that's all they do. That's part of our company that just focuses on leasing. And so we outpace the market, which is fantastic, but it is still taking longer. And that does make landlords a bit nervous. Now, what you have to look at, because I hear it from both sides, I hear our agents that are struggling, especially listings. People I think, got really accustomed to things flying off the shelf. But, so I hear on the extreme side, oh, this is horrible. This is just terrible. And then I have people that are optimistic, like, well, no, we're still moving things and it's great and things are moving in the right direction. But I think the answer is right in the middle somewhere. This is a slowly getting back to sort of a normalized market where things things do move. We still sell houses. We just don't sell them at an insane clip. How that'll affect pricing, well, we'll see as the days on the market increase. That may pull prices down. We also have for leasing, there's still a lot of apartment buildings that are online that haven't come online yet. I forget the numbers now, but I know there was 20 something thousand units under construction at some point this year, which is a ton. Once all these units do come online, that's increased inventory, and that's not reflected in this data. This is only showing single family homes and like multifamily units up to typically like duplexes and fourplexes up to 4 units. So anyways, I hope this gives you some peace of mind. Like I said, it's not terrible. It ain't great. It's somewhere in between. But we are still moving properties at a pretty reasonable pace. But I would look at, pricing is going to be your most important thing. If there's, there used to be maybe 1 or 2 homes for sale or for lease in your neighborhood. Now there's 4 times that, 3 times that. So you're going to have to be, to get people through your front door, you're going to have to be competitive. You have to consider pricing as a means to get your home leased quickly or sold, either way. But anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Jason Huval. I'm the broker for Central Metro Realty and Stone Oak Property Management. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day.